Hey, shalom, shalom to the elect of Israel, whoever you might be out there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right? So there's a lot going on, man. And the true men of the Lord are here to warn the people of Israel, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, we're letting you know that this damn devil, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is coming down having great wrath, man. He's tightening that squeeze, all right? He's tightening the squeeze, man. President Biden, if you didn't see today, made an announcement that he's going to require all federal workers, all right, those that work for the federal government, okay, and those who are contractors to the government to receive that Satan serum. He's making it mandatory, required, okay, for them to continue employment, okay? Now, as you know, hey man, the time is short for this devil to rule, so he's coming down with everything he has. Or he's tightening the squeeze, and most people are not going to be able to handle that, man. Those who are not rooted in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, they're going to be devoured by this damn dragon, man, by this beast. All right, Lord willing, we're of those men who are able to withstand the wiles of this devil and to receive salvation and endure to the end. All right, so without further ado, all right, let's go ahead and go to the news clip, man. Let's see what they got to say. All right, so Lord willing, this video clip will play. Been having some issues with it. You know how this damn devil works. But let's see what they got to say.
Or toughen up COVID-19 vaccine requirements for federal workers and contractors and for private companies with more than 100 workers.
The Delta variant strain of the coronavirus killing thousands of people each week and jeopardizing this nation's economic recovery. In fact, Johns Hopkins now reports there are more than 40.5 million confirmed cases in the U.S. The death toll from the virus, now more than 653,500 Americans.
As for the latest positivity rates, it is 3.606% in New York, 8.02% in New Jersey, and 2.93% in Connecticut.
Lots to unpack here. Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan, live on the Upper West Side with the president's new plan of action. Jim.
Well, Bill, the president started his speech today by calling out those who refuse to get vaccinated, saying they are endangering themselves and the economy and the nation's healthcare system. And he ordered 100 million workers in government and private businesses to either get vaccinated or submit to weekly testing, saying it's time to protect the vaccinated Americans from those who refuse. The president's new plan requires strict new COVID guidelines for more than 100 million federal and private business workers across the country. Get vaccinated or submit to weekly testing.
That the Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated or show a negative test at least once a week.
The new rules require all federal executive branch workers to be vaccinated and all contractors with the federal government to mandate vaccinations for their workers. And there is this. The new plan will require all businesses of 100 employees or more to require vaccinations or weekly testing for all employees. Altogether, 100 million workers are subject to the new plan.
We're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated co-workers. We're going to reduce the spread of COVID-19 by increasing the share of the workforce that is vaccinated in businesses all across America.
COVID, of course, continues to surge across the nation, worse in states with low vaccination rates. Just 62% of Americans eligible are fully vaccinated, and so confirmed cases of the virus.
All right, so we'll pause it right there for a second. Let's get the scriptures out. Because as you can see, at first this devil was speaking softly to you, asking you, trying to coerce you into receiving that Satan serum. But guess what? Now, this devil is speaking as a dragon. He's making it mandatory, or you will not be able to work. All right? All All right, it's definitely a sign that we're in the last days, baby. We almost up out of here, man. Revelation 13:11 says, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon." You see, he came all nice, posing as a lamb, but now he's showing that he's speaking as that ferocious dragon that he really is, man. This red devil, Esau, Edom. All right, it's gonna lead to nothing but seditions of men and uproars of the people, man. All right, people ain't gonna take this shit, man. You're gonna have some of those that a large majority that's gonna bow the knee and submit to this devil and take that Satan serum to keep their little stupid jobs for a little while longer. All right, then you're gonna have the other people that are hard pressed against the Satan serum, and they're gonna take actions into their own hands, as prophesied. Next verse. All right, 2nd Esdras chapter 15, starting verse 16, tells you about the uproars of the people, man, the uprisings that are getting ready to take place, man, behind these mandates. Watch. "For there shall be sedition among men." That means rebellion against the powers that be. "For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another." All right, they ain't gonna have no income, so what they gonna do? They're gonna be robbing people, man. They have to quit their jobs, so they're gonna be robbing people, man. All right, or they got fired, so now they got to find another way to provide for them themselves, and it's going to require a lot of robberies to take place. Okay, "They shall not regard their kings nor princes." That means they're not going to regard the powers that be, man, the local government. They're not going to be following the law, man. You take away a man's means to eat, hey, they're going to be wilding out here, man, and that's all set up by these devils. They want to see a pandemonium in the streets. They want to see people, acting a fool, man, so they can bring in martial law, man. Order out of chaos, man. That's what these devils do. They create a situation, they create a chaotic situation, and then they bring in their solution, which results in them having more control over the people, man. The same game plan they've been using. All right. So it says, "They shall not regard their kings nor princes." That means they're not going to regard authority. The people of the streets, they're not going to regard authority anymore. "And the course of their actions shall stand in their own power." So they're not going to be calling the police to seek justice. They're going to be using their own swords, man. And you know what the modern day sword is? You got semi-automatic and fully automatic swords out here, man. And there's a lot of them here in America, Babylon the Great. And they're going to be used effectively. All right. "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." That's going to require lockdowns, man. When all hell breaks loose and all the civil unrest takes place from these mandates, all right, there's going to be martial law instated, man. Curfews, all right. People are going to be getting in prison for going to the store and shit like that after hours, all right. People are going to be robbing each other, man. It's going to require the military to come in and to reestablish quote-unquote order, all right. That's that order out of chaos, man. Allowing them to take away even more of your perceived rights that you think you have. Verse 18, "For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled." And you people out here, you prideful as hell. You rejected the word of the Lord. You think you got it all figured out. You want to just do whatever the fuck you want to do. You want to be filthy out here, adding sin to sin. Well, the Lord gonna show you what's the result of that, man. The result of you taking heed to the ways of this devil, man, and not turning back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because you will not have protection in that day, man. "The angel of the Lord encampeth around about those that fear him." You people are prideful. You don't fear the Lord, man. So therefore, you shall not be protected when all hell break loose, man. And these monstrous people take to the streets, man, with their swords. Okay? "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed." Not maybe, not might, not perhaps. It says the houses shall be destroyed. "And men shall be afraid," man. You tough guys, man, ain't gonna be so tough in that day, man. The only tough guys are gonna be the men of the Lord. And the only reason they're gonna be tough is because the Lord is with them, man. All right? We're not gonna be looking for trouble. We're gonna be protected, man. We're gonna be standing bold, in the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? The Lord's gonna make a way for his men. Not you rebellious children out there that want to take to your own understanding and reject the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of the Lord.
Across the nation, worse in states with low vaccination rates. Just 62% of Americans eligible are fully vaccinated, and so confirmed cases of the virus have shot up to around 140,000 every day in America, with 1,000 Americans dying from COVID each day, according to the CDC.
What more do you need to see? We've made vaccinations free, safe, and convenient. The vaccine is FDA approval. Over 200 million Americans have gotten at least one shot. We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin.
All right, you heard it. Right out of the goat's mouth, man. All right. These damn devils, man, they said they're running out of patience because they have a short time. All right, so they're pushing forward their narrative, man, even harder. All right, end time prophecy, man, right in your face. Revelation 12:12. Therefore, rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, all right, who was the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. This devil has a short time in his rulership, man. The Lord has appointed his bounds, man. You cannot go past that day, that hour, that minute, or that second for him to cease his rulership, man. And this devil knows that, man. These devils know what's going on in the scriptures. They understand that their power is limited, man. Their rulership is limited, and it's coming to an end. They're getting ready to go into slavery, all right, underneath the Israelites. They're getting ready to be put out of the earth. All right, their power is going to be taken from them, man. So that's why they're moving, so quickly, man, with so much force, because they have a short time and they know it. All right, the scriptures tell you that, Revelation 12:12. This Bible is a true book of prophecy, man. Can't you see? If you can't see by now, the Lord has blinded your ass, man. He ain't want you to get it. All right? All right, but 2/3 of our own people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, y'all trusting this damn devil. Y'all trusting this beast system, man, that has done nothing more than oppress you. All right? It's done nothing more than oppress you, man. The system is not for you. All right? Isaiah 30:1 says, woe, that means destruction, to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh. That's you rebellious Israelites, man. That take counsel, you take advice, but not of me. You take the advice of these damn devils. You believe their science and shit. And that cover what they covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And that's what you 2/3 are doing, man. You Israelites that reject knowledge. You want to continue on in your sin because you don't think there's no consequences, right? You trust this devil and his science more than Yahweh Shemi Shai. Isaiah 30:2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And you trust in the shadow of spiritual Egypt, man. This place, America, Babylon the Great, is synonymous with Egypt. Egypt means land of captivity, man. We served captivity in ancient Egypt. And here we are again in Mystery Babylon, which is no longer a mystery, but America, Babylon the Great, a.k.a. spiritual Egypt, a.k.a. spiritual Sodom, man. All those are wrapped into one here in America, Babylon the Great. And it's been prophesied in the last day that, hey, the Israelites would be here serving that captivity, and that they would be receiving salvation from the land of the north, man. North America. Okay? Y'all trust in this place, man. Y'all trust in the shadow of your oppression. Okay? Man. 2nd Ezra 16:69 says this. To those of you that bow the knee to this damn devil, you succumb to the pressure, all right? It says, and they that consent, that means give authority, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. You're going to be ashamed of your decision to take that Satan serum, man. You're going to be ashamed of the fact that you bowed the knee and you gave in, all right? You're going to see why here very shortly, those of you that have taken it. 1 Kings 19:18, it says, yet I have left me 7,000 in Israel, all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal. And Baal is synonymous to false idols, man. Idols false gods other than the true living power, Yahweh, all right? It says, yet I have left me 7,000, which is a complete number, in Israel, all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal, and every mouth which have not kissed him, man. Those are the ones who stood true to Yahweh Shemi Shai, those that put their trust in Yahweh Shemi Shai and not in Esau Edom, the ones who didn't take that serpent serum, the ones who are not going to receive that RFID CHIP, all right, the mark of the BEAST, spoken of in Revelation 13, verse 16 through 18. All right, the ones who didn't bow down to the pressure of the damn devil. All right, the Lord tells you right here in prophecy that, hey man, he left a certain amount of people. That's the elect, the ones who did not give in. Lord willing, we're of that number. Lord willing, we continue to endure through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, now hey, that's spiritual right there, man. 144 on the bottom of this picture. All right, but anyway, last verse, we're gonna close it out. The book of Isaiah, chapter 65 and verse 13. All right, to those of you that remain faithful, don't worry. The Lord's gonna take care of us, man. You lose your job, you gotta quit, or you're fired. Don't worry. You remain faithful, and the Lord's gonna take care of you. Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power. Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. All right, ain't no maybes or buts in there, man. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Those of you that bow down to Esau and take that Satan serum and that CHIP, which is next. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for a vexation of spirit. So there you go. All right? There you go. That's what's going on right now. The Lord is sifting. He's sifting the house of Israel, man. Those faithful children from the rebellious children. The faithful servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushai will eat in those times without a job, without depending on Esau Edom. Because you know why? We depend on Yahweh Shem Yahushai, not Esau, not the devil, okay? Who came to do nothing more than to steal, to kill, and to destroy the Israelites. All right? The Lord has came that we might have life and have it more abundantly. So stay true to the game. Stay true to Yahweh Shem Yahushai in these times, man. It's about to get shaky. All right? It's about to get uncertain. All right? But through the Spirit, we know that all things work together for the good of those that love Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's going to be a trial of your faith, man. Who's real? Who's fake? Lord willing, we of that elect number, all right, that makes it to the end. So with that being said, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right. Lord willing, I see you on them chariots of salvation soon, man. All right. The chariots, man, they up there. They waiting, man. Lord willing, we have a ticket. All right. So I'm going to end it right there. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and Abad Babal.